It's a cloudy afternoon here in Jacksonville, Florida, as you might expect this time of year. A little bit of thunder rolling in the background, so I apologize for that. But otherwise, what I'm here for is to talk to you about my favorite visuals. So, in Power BI, there are two visuals that are my favorite. One of them, that is a out-of-the-box standard visual that comes with Power BI, and the other is a custom visual. Alright, so first let's start off with my favorite visual out of the box. Believe it or not, I'm a simple kind of guy, and one of the visuals that is the easiest kind of visual that display the most pertinent type of information, that is the most robust, is actually the bar chart. Believe it or not, you know, here a professional consultant and trainer from Pragmatic Works is saying my favorite visual is the bar chart. Well, the reason why is because the amount of things you can do with a bar chart are by far and away the best that you could do with anything else. So for instance, you have two axes, you can measure a metric across, and also another amazing thing about the bar chart is excuse me, spacing out for a second there, the legend. The legend is a very nice way to slice and dice that data up in a bar chart. Now, that being said, one of the other reasons why I love a bar chart is there's so many customization options that you have available to you. Alright, there's a lot of different customization options that you have, you know, that makes it a lot easier to read depending on how many units you have displaying across under categories in your bar chart, as well as my favorite part about it is the ease of use with drill through and tooltips with a bar chart. It's the easiest way you can set up any kind of tooltips or drill through. It is the most comprehensive. It is the most intuitive way you can set up drill through and tooltips. Bar charts give you the best, you know, sections to click on for your drill throughs and tooltips. It's the most intuitive way, hands down. And my favorite out of the box visual is the one that's the custom visual. My absolute favorite out of, you know, what, 200, around 200 or more even now. Custom visuals that exist, is actually a visual called the play axis. Now the play axis, if you don't know what the play axis is actually it's a visual that is just a slicer. All right, it's just a slicer, but it doesn't look like a slicer and it doesn't act like a slicer. What it does is picture a slicer that's always cycling every single option that you have. All right, so let's say you have regions of the United States. You have the Northeast, the Southeast, the Central United States. You have West. You have, you know, islands, whatever it may be. You have all these different things. All right, you have all the different you know, sections of the United States that you're slicing across, right, with your slicer options. What the play axis does, you can put any category inside of it, and it automatically cycles through every one of those regions that you have a place for. So it'll say Northeast for a couple seconds, then Southeast for a couple seconds, then Central, then Midwest, you know, then Pacific Coast, you know, however you want, however you have it set up. And it cycles that based on your settings. So you can have it happen super fast, like within milliseconds, or you can have it happen, you know, every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, every 20 seconds, whatever you wanted to do as how far you wanted to cycle. What you can also do is you can set it up to loop. So once it starts, which is a manual button click, once it starts, it'll just keep going until you tell it to stop. Boom, 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 boom. Another great feature about the play axis is that you can actually set it up to where it auto starts on a page. So as soon as someone tunes into a page, it automatically will start that process of filtering down based on category and with no user interaction whatsoever. And then you can also have it loop. So one of the cool features that some people do is they will actually set up a play axis on their report design surface and then hide it, whether putting another visual in front of it or whatever, so it's automatically there and it's automatically doing those slicer options. Like if you want a really cool report page that's always cycling and you can't turn it off, like for whatever type of reason you're doing for your report, you know, if you're trying to be fancy and snazzy and whatnot, like I said, you can hide that play axis in the background and then it'll always be looping and auto start automatically for you on your page. It's an awesome visual. There's so much you can do with it. It's very, very cool. Like I said, it's one of my two favorites. It's my favorite custom visual, and those are my thoughts I figured I'd share with you today for Azure Everyday and Power BI. You know, most of you, if you've been tuning into me, most of what I talk about is Power BI. It's my forte, it's my specialty, and it's my favorite thing. But, you know, thanks for tuning in. Check out my Twitter. It's @BackToSQL. Yep, that is correct, @BackToSQL, and thank you for tuning in.